Alright, yeah, perfect time to do this. I'm actually freezing. Alright, so a lot of people ask, hey, how do you get started, right? Like, not only just the getting started, like, as far as putting down a base and stuff, but, like, how do you get a foothold, and how do you do research on stuff rather quickly? This kind of merges a couple different things, but if you're trying to do the getting started guide, as far as getting a base down, even if you're solo, duo, trio, whatever, I'll go ahead and link that now in the upper right-hand corner. It's the getting started guide. Okay, so what you can do, there's two different ways you can do this. Immediately when you spawn in, you want to make sure you're getting cloth as quickly as possible, and then heading towards either a safe zone if you can, but also trying to loot your scrap barrels and make sure that you've got at least a sleeping bag down at one of the outposts. And okay, so yeah, there's two different ways you do this. Like, this is just before a wipe for us, if I did my math correctly. I think this is a weekly server, but I'm not entirely sure. But usually this is the best time to go around and just shotgun and learn stuff. Also, let me go ahead and get to this bandit camp over here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, man, I want to loot all of this so badly. A lot of times you'll see player-based shops selling stuff, and that is the best time to do it. A lot of people will quit like a couple days before a wipe, and I'm like, no, that's the best time. Even if you're going to start new on a server, go in then and start to research stuff. Just go around. You don't even need a base. I'll be going over here and doing the... Ooh, hopefully this guy doesn't tag me. I'll be dropping stuff in the safe zone, and I'll be coming back about every 30 minutes to cycle my stuff out. That's the best way to do it. Because then you don't need a base, and you can keep picking up your stuff over and over again. So I'm going to go over here and try to recycle if there isn't somebody camping the recycler. By the way, that's a thing in 103. Hopefully it's fixed by 104. We'll have to wait and see. And again, if you've been attacked by anybody, you're still safe to come here. Or if you would have attacked somebody or somebody's base, remember, you got to wait roughly a minute. But if the outpost catches you and shoots at you, you've got 30 minutes. So set your own personal timer. Hopefully in the future we'll have that little timer that PC has, but in the interim, we do not. So what I like to do is I'll go in and just start earning scrap like crazy. Just recycling like virtually everything. And then anything I want to keep, I'll keep in my bag out here. But what I am going to do, since I didn't have enough scrap for this, or I'm sorry, cloth, I'm going to go up here and recycle. I'll show you some of the gotchas up here for this. This has been kind of rough as of late. People have been doing this pretty heavily. There's like a glitch where there's not a guard upstairs, and he can tag you pretty easily. Or I should say other players. That's not a good sign. Alright, I've got to do this quick. You see there's bags everywhere? Yikes. Alright, hopefully we can get through this. And then the cool thing about the bandit camp for doing this, I want to stand up here. Alright, I guess not, is that you can trade in high quality and normal metal itself. Look at this, I'm putting it all in there. Oops, I want to make sure the cloth goes in so I can make a sleeping bag. This is going to give me cloth itself. The horizontal embrasure is not that great, so we're going to recycle this for metal. And very quickly, I would not recommend pulling out of the... Oops. I guess we can make two, sure. Here we go. Right away we have enough for a tool, anything that's 75 scrap, which a lot of tier 1 stuff is. We'll use this for our hacking and slashing of barrels. We should be good to go here. Okay. Oh, I didn't eat any of these yet. Yeah, okay, so what I was talking about here is people can sit in this corner up here and pop you, and then they just have to wait for the cooldown because there's no guard looking in that direction, and they can skis away. So if you see somebody up here, try to keep your recycler input and output rather thin. And if you see somebody coming up, just pull everything out and just like hang back. Just make sure everything's cool. Yeah, so I'm going to be going around looking for things like metal tools, any kind of weapons. But here, let me show you what I was talking about earlier. So look at all these little green circles everywhere. We've got, look at the semi-rifle, or I'm sorry, the SAR semi-automatic rifle. For Scrappy Poo, there's something else out here too. What was this one? Semi-automatic pistol, 53. Boom, right by bandit camp. Let's go get that. Perfect example. 53 scrap, and then I'm pretty sure that SAR piece, or the sap is, I think 250, so that might be a bit steep. You know what? Let's go take a look at another one real quick. First things first, let me put this down before I get smoked. Yeah, I almost forgot this. So we'll call this one like Bandit Camp 1 or something. We'll put one on the other on the other side. PC Bandicamp. I have a bad habit of crouching all the time when I'm moving around. I don't know why. Anyways, so moving up here. Plant some more pumpkins for myself for later. Let's go take a look at a few more of these. Ooh, it's getting dark. What else is close to us? We had this one over here. Shotgun. Pump shotgun. Jeez. We want some tier 1 stuff. Water pipe would be great. Oh, there you go. Revolver. 50. That's perfect. 2 left. Alright, so we're going to that shop for sure. Don't get dropped, son. Is it that? External TC? Where am I? Oh, it's over here. Oh, it must be this. Yeah, so that pistol revolver will be perfect. One of the other tricks I like to do is when I learn the pistol, I save learning the pistol bullet until the wipe happens if I'm low on scrap, which I am right now. Perfect. Look at this. Buy one, 50 scrap. Way cheaper than buying it at the Bandicamp, the outpost. Gotta make sure I don't have that drawn when I'm over there. And if I have enough scrappy poo, I should be able to learn this. Ooh, I almost do. Alright, we'll hit a few more barrels and see if we can't get to 75. And you guys will get the right idea for this. But yeah, I like to stick down sleeping bags by the outpost. Definitely Bandicamp because of the exchange rate. And I quite literally, and I'll show you here after it's been a few minutes, I'll drop my character in the safe zone because nobody can loot your body. I don't know if I went over that earlier, but same technique we use for getting started. It works really well here, and you literally do not even need a base to start shotgunning a bunch of BPs. And if you're out here and you don't have any shops, again, and you can't find metal tools, don't forget, Outpost has got them for sale for 75 scrap. And you can learn them right at the Outpost. I'll show you where the research table is here if you guys aren't aware of where it's at. Some people aren't. Most people are, but I think some people aren't. We'll call this one BC2. Just put it in a bush somewhere. That way I've got 2 different ways to respawn. Just hoping to find some barrels out here right quick. Oh, we had some down here. Hopefully we don't lose it. Active bases. Plus, another thing you want to do is be running around looking for derelict bases that have decayed. Decayed bases will just be splayed open, waiting for the loot to be taken. And, you know, scraps for somebody else are definitely good for you. I'm going to light this so you guys can see at great risk to myself. Come on, for science, we need to find it. Anything? And if once you have enough protection too, it's real easy to go on top of the dome as well. Oh, that just disappeared in front of my face. Come on, we need this so bad. Is there another one? I mean, we're like 5 scrap off. I think the blades might do it, but then again, maybe not. So yeah, research table is pretty out in the open there in the outpost, but I'll show you where it is over at the Bandicamp. If you're not aware of where it's at. I'm going to try to light this and turn it off. Again, once I find enough cloth, I'm going to head over to the outpost and lay down a bag there too. And then from here until the wipe, I'll just keep doing this over and over again. Keeping a timer on my... Uh-oh! What's that guy doing? Should I bop him? I got it. I don't know if he's trying to get rid of it, but I'm going to run with it. We're going to try to recycle this. I don't think he saw me, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. Running away. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about, how I drop my character in the safe zone. So again, the safe zones work in such a way where if you're far enough in and you do get wrecked by a player, a guard, or something else, you can come back and pick it up, and only you, as long as you're not on the edge of the safe zone, people can reach in and grab your stuff. It seems simple, but I'm telling you, this little technique gets me started in so many different ways. And I honestly, I think this late game shotgunning your research is probably the better way to do it. I said it. Alright, let's get over here and recycle the last piece and we should be good. And then hopefully we have enough to research this pistol as well, and I'll show you the respawn trick. Now that our bags have been on cooldown long enough. Remember, the bags go about 3 minutes before you can actually use them. I keep it lit enough so you guys can see it's awfully dark. By design. That metal pipes, don't have any use for that. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have cashed these in. I'll show you where that's at too before we go over and do the research. How's that sound? And then boom. I'll have a pistol that I can craft immediately, which is super cheap. And once you craft the pistol, I don't know if I said this earlier, but they do come with bullets inside, so then I can pop that on and research that if somehow I run out of time for this. Wait, did I already have 80 the whole time? Man, I'm slow. Oh, I think it picked it up off that guy. Okay, so look, we've got some high quality and some... Oop, it's on the side of the riverboat itself. So many people got dropped back there. It's this shack right here. Look for the windmill itself, and if the riverboat, right, it's kind of in between there, this little dock area. If you've never been here, I'm telling you, this is where it's at. You can cash in high quality and metal, and since this is going to wipe soon, why not? And again, if you find some of these materials in somebody else's base, take them here and cash them out. There's 360 is going to give me 18 scrap. Boom, I almost have 150. Look at me go. I might go to the outpost and cash this out. There's 10 high quality. Not like I need a base. Look at that, 150. Woo! Alright, so if you go over here, and you follow the dock, next to the windmill, you'll see at the end of... Oh my... There we go. There's 2 huts here. The second floor one is for buying things like LRs and such, but this hut will have the research bench on top. Complete with a guard right there. Bam! Look at this. We bought this from somebody. Winning. Look at that, 75 scrap. I always go for the low stuff first, unless we got something really great. The best case scenario here is if you find something like a garage door and a tier 1 weapon. Double barrel, revolver, or water pipe. Boom, good to go. And I have enough, if I find something along the way, I can learn another piece. Now let me show you what this looks like when you wreck yourself. I'm going to try to do it next to a light post. I try to do it in places that I can see well when I come back, because your body will despawn quick, but your bag will stay there for, I think it's 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I'll do it like right here so we can see it. And then I try to make sure I don't have everything equipped, and then I'll force a respawn. Hopefully it's been 3 minutes. That way I can keep coming back and I can increase my bag size, but you want to keep track on your phone. There we go, BC1. Boom. Got a fresh torch, a fresh rock. Let's go. Yeah, if you can get metal tools and some kind of tier 1 weapon, you're well on your way to winning all day, every day. Where was I again? Over here. So there you go. That's how I get started with scrap, with shotgunning DPs, whether it's going to be a wipe the next day, or even if you're starting fresh. This is an excellent way to do it, because there's no real risk, because you're just going back and forth at the outposts, the safe zones, and using these bags as respawn. And then you learn everything you possibly can. Sometimes I do this and then come back to the server like weeks later. It just depends. See, there you go. Now remember, you can pull things out of here, but you can't put things back in. And watch for the equipping a weapon, a hostile weapon on you, because that'll get you clipped by the outpost. There you go. Sure, drop a like if you found that useful and helpful. Hopefully you guys get to use this for the upcoming wipe, whether you're weekly or monthly. And yeah, I know we're doing this live, so our live chat was staying with us. But if you guys see this as a video later, then, you know, hopefully we'll see you in the next video / live stream. Whoop whoop. Woody whoop. Hello, Mr. Godman. Hello.